Water conservation orders span elsewhere.
Mr. Chairman.
I call the honourable member Chris Ockenbold.
I move that the question be now put.
No.
Mr. Chairman.
I call the honourable member Sir William Seo.
Mr. Chairman, I have to agree with many of my colleagues that the title of the Environment Canterbury Temporary Commissioners Improved Water Management Amendment Bill is the wrong title for this particular bill. And for a whole range of reasons, and I've got a list here of the bulk of people who took the time to make submissions, who all oppose this bill. And so I'd say, sir, that it is the wrong name for the bill. Probably a fitting name would be, as the member who spoke earlier, the Denial of Democracy Bill. Because when you look through the submissions, sir, every single submitter that I have their name here raises this issue, that their democratic rights are being denied to elect their own representatives. That despite the promises made in 2010, this government is now ready to break that promise. Another fitting name for the bill would be the Forgotten Canterburyan Bill, because clearly by this bill, it seems that this government has no intention to value the people of Canterbury, to value their rights to elect their own representatives. Or a better name for the bill would be More Irrigation Bill, because this bill isn't about the management of water. It is more about more pollution and more division within the people of Canterbury. Or it could be probably more fittingly named the Taxation Without Representative Bill. Because, sir, if I look through the submissions, that is a primary concern raised by the people of Canterbury, that despite their elected representatives being removed forcibly by this government under the original Act of 2010, they continue to be forced to pay for the commissioners. And so here again, under this bill, we're asking the people of Canterbury that they do not have the right to elect their representatives in 2013, despite the explicit promise. Instead, they're going to have to wait till 2016. But if they've broken the promise in 2013, how can the people of Canterbury have confidence that this government will keep that promise of 2016? In the meantime, while that right has been taken away from them, they continue to be billed for the cost associated by those appointed by this government. You could have also another name would be the Entrenched Government Commissioners Bill, because clearly from the papers of the Cabinet papers that we've been able to access, it says there that the right thing to do was to hold these elections early and not to entrench the government-appointed commissioners. And yet what we are now doing is amending this bill and entrenching the attitude that the people of Canterbury don't know any better. We can't trust the people of Canterbury to elect their own representatives. Therefore, Big Brother, the John Key National Government, knows better. Therefore, the people of Canterbury will not have that opportunity to elect. And so a fitting name would be Entrenched Government Commissioners Bill. But I think the name of the bill that will resonate more with the people, not just the people of Canterbury, but right across New Zealand, is the name that this bill could rightly be called the Broken Promises Bill. So, because time and time again, we've seen example after example of how this government makes promises and then does not fulfill it. And as I said earlier, sir, the shame of it all is ordinarily if somebody, an ordinary citizen, were to write a document, sign a document and say, I promise to do this, as in the case of this government promising in 2010 that local elections for Canterbury will take place in 2013. If somebody breaks that promise, sir, they are liable for court action. They are liable for fine. They are liable for jail term. Instead, what we now see is by breaking the promise, they can get away with it because they'll change the legislation. But that's not the only broken promise, sir. And this is the sadness about this whole case. How can the people of Canterbury, how can New Zealanders accept any confidence in this bill that elections will be held? Mr. Chairman.
I call the honourable member Paul Goldsmith.
I move that the question be now put.
The question is that the question be now put. As many of that opinion will please say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. Point of order. The honourable member Andrew Williams.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Point of order, but this is a MMP democracy we have here, and our party hasn't yet had a say on this particular. You know, I find that very disappointing. We've been waiting for a call, and now when we want a call, we're not able to get a call. There are a number of parties in this House that want to be heard.
Could I refer the member, please, to Speaker's Rulings 10(4). Once the chairperson has accepted a closure motion and commenced to put the question, it does not matter how far the chairperson gets. The time to report progress is deferred until the closure, and any consequential questions are determined. So I'm happy to determine your question now. And can I say that I looked up and I did not see the member there when I did the previous call. Point of order, the honourable member.
I was on my feet before the National Party member had stood, so you know I'm sorry that you didn't see me, but I was on my feet and making a call.
Speaking further to the point of order, the honourable member Trevor Mallard.
I think there are 2 points, and I think that I accept that we're probably not going to make much progress on this because in the end it is your discretion, but I think there are 2 points that I would like to make. I think the question that you quoted from had to do with reporting progress rather than reporting a vote, and I'm not sure that you got the right speaker's ruling, although I'm sure you could find one if you looked. The other point, I think the more important point, sir, is that it is normal for a chairman, before awarding a call, to cast their eyes around the House to see who is looking. Now, on this occasion, it is absolutely clear that Andrew Williams was seeking the call. He called before the National Party person did. You have no obligation to take him, but my suggestion, sir, is that it would be helpful if you'd had a look.
The question, I put the question, it's been put and it's been voted on. The question the question will be put. And thank you, Mr. Mallard, for your contribution.
No, it's a party vote.
It's a party vote. All right, the question is that the question be now put. All those in favour, please say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. Party vote has been called for. Clerk will please conduct a party vote. Thank you.
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
34 votes opposed.
Green Party.
14 votes opposed.
New Zealand First.
7 votes opposed.
Māori Party.
3 votes in favour.
Mana.
1 opposed.
ACT New Zealand.
1 in favour.
United Future.
1 in favour.
Brendan Horan. Any other votes?
Honourable members, the ayes are 64, the noes are 56. The question will be put, but before we do that, we need to vote on the clauses individually. The question is that Clause 1 stand part. All those in favour, please say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. Party vote's been called for. Clerk will please conduct the party vote. Thank you.
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
34 votes opposed.
Green Party.
It's opposed.
New Zealand First.
7 votes opposed.
Māori Party.
3 votes in favour.
Mana.
1 vote opposed.
ACT New Zealand.
1 in favour.
United Future.
1 in favour.
Brendan Horan. Any other votes?
Honourable members, the ayes are 64, the noes are 56. Clause 1 will stand part. The question now is that Clause 2 stand part. All those in favour, please say aye. To the contrary, no. No. Party vote's been called for. The clerk will please conduct the party vote. Thank you.
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
34 votes opposed.
Green Party.
14 votes opposed.
New Zealand First.
7 votes opposed.
Māori Party.
3 in favour.
Mana.
1 opposed.
ACT New Zealand.
1 in favour.
United Future.
1 in favour.
Brendan Horan. Any other votes?
Honourable members, the ayes are 64, the noes are 56. Clause 2 will stand part. Point of order, the Honourable Trevor Mallard.
Mr. Speaker, if I'm not mistaken, it appears that the Minister and the Chair is either texting or emailing. That it's a clear breach of the earlier rulings on this matter. You're allowed to do it in the House, but not in the Chair, I understand.
Well, I think you're allowed to knit, if I remember right, from the days of Judith Tizard.
But not in the Chair.
But not in the Chair. Not in the Chair. The member has been reprimanded. The question now is that Clause 3 stand part. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. The contrary, no. Party vote's been called for. The clerk will please conduct the party vote. Thank you.
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
34 votes opposed.
Green Party.
14 votes opposed.
New Zealand First.
7 votes opposed.
Māori Party.
3 votes in favour.
Mana.
1 vote opposed.
ACT New Zealand.
1 in favour.
United Future.
1 in favour.
Brendan Horan. Any other votes?
Honourable members, the ayes are 64, the noes are 56. Clause 3 will stand part. I will report this bill without amendment presently.
Shocking. Scandal. Outrage.
Are we going to this one now? Yep. Right, now, honourable members.
Was that a threat?
Order. Honourable members, we're now moving to the Child Support Amendment Bill.